Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday night, November 19th, 2025. We have 2, maybe 3 breaks on tonight because we have typewriting it right now. When I write fast, I write sloppy. All right, we have I'm going to slide these over here. We have a Topps Update Series Flash Break. You all like them, so I put it up. So we are doing, it is a 3 random team, so you don't need to pick a team, you just need to pick a spot. I think it's darkening a little bit here. You just need to pick a spot if you want to get in on it. Fun story, kind of like my, so, try to find something here. Where did it go? Oh, there we go. I just lower the volume a little bit there. So I ordered 2 Topps Update Series jumbo boxes, 3 and 8. You got it. So I had ordered 2 Topps Update Series jumbo boxes. And when I went to check the tracking today, it said the label was canceled. And I was like, well, crud, I was planning on using that tonight. And so it showed that the order was unfulfilled. So I called the company I ordered it from. And I was like, hey, I needed these boxes tonight, and they're you never shipped them. Now, the key is, I'm going to tell you, I checked the tracking on the boxes. 15 per spot for Update Series. 3 random teams. All you do is pick a spot. I'll random the teams afterwards. 15 per spot. 3 and 8 have been taken. So I called them, and they're like, the lady's on the phone with me. She's like, that's weird. I don't know why we would do that. It doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of needed these. And she's like, okay, I'll overnight them to you tomorrow. So literally like 10 minutes ago, I was going through my packages, and from the same company, I knew I had a shipment of 2 Phoenix boxes. So I'm grabbing the Phoenix boxes out, and I'm like, why does this feel like there's more in here? Found them. There's the jumbos. So apparently what they did was they combined my shipment with the Phoenix they sent me, but then didn't update the order. So all I saw from my side with the order was that they just canceled my shipping label. Now, granted, I was on the phone with them, and if they had their paper trail correct, they would have seen that. And, well, I guess if I opened my packages, I would have seen that as well. So I have them. They're in-house. I'll still hold them for Friday. There was 3 spots still open on that. So we'll just leave it out there for Friday. I'll still post the usual stuff for everything else. Just that was like a, oops. Guess I should have opened my packages. But I didn't think I needed to, but I was opening them for the Phoenix tonight. 2 and 9 for Mark. Huh, you got it. 2 and 9. All right, so we got the flash break up for an update series hobby box. It is $15 per spot. If you want to get in, you can go ahead and. It's really bright. I think it's because of the reflection of these. So yeah, that's why. If I pull it back, it's not quite as bright. These are reflecting like crazy. All right, so I'm going to flip your screen over. We are going to run the mini. So I'm going to change your screen over here. We're going to do an emoji race. I do have you all loaded already, as you can see. There was 14 of you for 8 spots. Let's see, I'll do it like this. There we go. All right, so we are $15 a spot, Chad. 3 random teams. No picture teams, just 3 random teams. 3, 8, 2, and 9 have already been taken. All right, so here we go. We're going to run your mini for the 8 spots for football and Pokemon. Here you go. 3, 2, 1, and you are off. Who's going to be number 1? Who's the number 1 emoji? I got my money on money. Unless that's a greed emoji. Man, I thought these emoji one race was going to be a little more interesting. Reminds me of like old school South Park. All right. Speak no evil, Tino. Uh-oh. Sleepy Mark Hudson, number 1 spot. 1 takes 1. Mark was sleeping at the wheel himself into first place. Here's your top 8. Mark, Ricky, Tino, Matt. Wow, that's kind of cool. Everybody that was in there just basically ran top 4. Mark, Ricky, Tino, Matt. Tino, Ricky, Matt. That is going to be your top 4. Congrats. Just randoms, Chad. Just random teams. I'm not going to worry about pick your team tonight for that since it's a flash break. Gets messy then. It's easier for me to run the randoms and everything. So just a $15 break. All right, I'm going to post this for the mini, and then I'm going to give you what you won here. And then I'll update those breaks, and then we will run your next race timer. Let's see. We're going to do Pokemon. So what do I want to do? We'll do an Italian brain rot for the Pokemon one. So I've got grass, water, fire, lightning, dragon / fairy, fighting. Sad I'm knowing these though. Fighting, psychic. Gosh, I can't spell psychic. It is really hard to spell psychic, in my opinion. I don't know. I can never seem to spell it right. Psychic, colorless, darkness. All right, there's one more. Hold on. Going through my head on them all. Trying to remember the one I'm missing. There's psychic. There's the fighting with the fist. Need fire. Yeah. Grass, water, fire, lightning, dragon, fairy, fighting, psychic, colorless, darkness. Mojo Jojo. Trying to remember what that 10th one is. I'm trying to remember it. I'm going through them all in my head. Cuteness is not of energy. Oh, metal. Metal. All right. Metal. All right. We're going to do a 30-second one for that. What's up, Kevin? How's it going? By the way, we are doing serial number break tonight. So if you guys want to do a serial number break, go ahead and put your serial numbers in the right-hand column. It is active tonight. I'm going to tag my Pokemon folks here. We're going to change this over now. We're going to do the Italian Brain Rot as your random here. All right. So we're going to run this in just one quick second. I'm going to add the people who show you what you won. I am working very diligently to get folks' shipments out. I promise you all it is not due to a lack of effort by my slowness of getting shipments out. I have been working pretty much been up almost to 1 a.m. every night trying to get everything sorted. I have 3 breaks left to sort from last Friday's 8 rack run. What I'm trying to do is that's the cutoff I'm doing for shipments right now. I will show real quickly where I were at as of last Friday on the screen so that you guys can see it. So before we run Pokemon, I'll just run through that spreadsheet and so you guys can kind of see where your break spot or where your shipments are at. And I'll give you a quick summary. Remember, there is a link up in the features tab, so you can always refer back to that if you're ever wondering how many shipments you're at. I did update that last night, so if you're in red, that means you are getting a shipment hopefully this week. And I'm just going to sort that by everyone that's due for a shipment. A couple of people had asked me to wait till Friday, so I'm actually going to sort that and add whoever's 1 and 2 away. I have a lot of shipments coming up. All right. Sorry, I'm a little slow tonight. Just trying to get everything set. Again, we are doing a Flash Tops Update Series hobby baseball break. It is $15 a spot. You get 3 random teams. There are 6 spots left that will run. There it is. I was wondering where my list was here. All right, so that. Yeah. All right, this is what everybody won for their break or for their mini. So the people getting the Pokemon spots is going to be Mark Hudson, Ricky Worry, and Matt Merceau. The football spots, Jags are going to Mark Hudson, Ricky Worry's going to the Bucks, Tino's getting the Titans, Matt's getting the Bills, Tino gets the Packers, Tino gets the Falcons, Ricky gets, and then we already talked about Ricky and Matt getting Pokemon each. So, all right, I'm going to run the random for the energies, and then I will show you the energies you've got. So here's the random for Pokemon. Find it, renew the Italian Brain Rot. So these will set the order for energies. Also, yeah, and then I will run the names on who will get the 2 trainers out of each box. You guys are off. Half speed tonight. All right, and that is fighting will take the top spot. What does that mean for you all? music. All right, got those copied, putting them in my list, and I'm going to share that to you all. All right, here is where you fall out for that random, which spots you're getting. And then I'm going to rerun that race with your names. We'll just do the same Italian brain rot. Too many screens open. Good Lord. All right. So I'm going to take that list. I'm going to reset it in that brain rot, and we're going to establish who's getting the race again. Yes. Reload. Edit list. Set. All right. So top two will get the trainer cards. One first spot for the first box, for second spot for the second box. And you're off again. Little music. And your top two, Mr. Hudson will get the box one, and Ricky Worry will get box two. All right. Oh, good thing I hit copy on that. So, trainer box one. And trainer box two. All right, I'll post that all in the lists, and I'm going to change the screen over so you all can see it. And then we're going to start ripping. I got too many screens open right now. Good Lord. It's a problem when you have too many screens open. You want a spot? Give me a number 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 10. And we're going to replace this and that. And that, and fix a little bit of that alignment. Oh, other way. Spot one, top spot. You got it. All right. So Mark has fighting. Mark has grass. Chad has dragon fairy. Ray has metal. Cody has colorless. Ricky Worry's got water. Jordan's got psychic. Mark Hudson's got darkness. Matt Marceau's got lightning. And Cody Slotto's got fire. Chad wants spot one. You got it. Wow, am I that disorganized? There's my pen. I'm like, I can't be that bad tonight. Good Lord. All right. So we got 5 up, 5 down, 5 left for our... You want to take 2 spots, Andrew? All right. We have 3 spots left in the flash break. 6, 7, and 10. Spots 6, 7, and 10 are available. All right. We are going to rip this. I guess I need to do the tags for Pokemon. Sorry, so many logistics I have to work out on these. Pokemon up first. What do you mean? What's left? What breaks are still open, or what spots are left open in the flash break? I've got 2 spots left in football available. You want 7 as well? Okay. 3 spots for Andrew. Two spots left in Flash Baseball. Doing basically it's a Topps Update Series hobby box. 3 random teams, $15 a spot. I got 2 spots left in it right now. So we'll do 3 random teams, $15 per spot. You get no pick your team. Everything will be random in that one. So Ricky, good Lord, why did I get 3 @ symbols? I did want to show something I did pick up for you guys. We'll do these in breaks next week. Sorry, one brain thought at a time, apparently. Cody Slotto. What else am I missing? Put this a certain way so I could see it. Cody, Mark, Ray, and Chuck. Okay, cool. I did pick this up this week. Or I guess that was last week. Technically, I bought it. Apparently, people are saying these are some of the might be product of the year for all you football fans. I did pick up 4 of the premium boxes from Walmart on the Find One autographs. The debut edition of Revolution. I don't know. I've heard a lot of people are saying these are really good. Lots of numbered cards. The autos are decent. So I will have those for breaks next week. I'll mix them in with some other stuff. I haven't seen. Has anybody seen? Yes, Sam. I have 2 spots left. 2. I got them. 2. 1, 2. I have 2 spots left in the Flash. 15 a spot. All right, Mark Hudson's got trainer in this one. I'm going to slide this box over here. These boxes are crazy. What people are diving after this stuff for. You all must have seen the videos of these things. It's quite. You want them? All right. Flash break is full. Sam Alton. All right, I'm going to take that down, and we will run that at the end of football. For those who missed my announcement earlier, the company who shipped me my jumbo boxes of Topps Update, they noted that they made a shipping label for me and then canceled it. So when I went to go look, by the way, the first time opening a Phantasmal Flames ETB promo card, Caradet for Fire. So that'll go to Fire. Take the packs out. I thought there was Dragon and Fairy on this. Are they not putting these on the list, Chad? I'm not gonna lie, I'm Pokemon noob. Hold on. Oh, now I gotta check this. Card set list. Nice. Sort by energy. All right, we're doing a quick check here to see if this energy even exists in this set. Uh, I see grass, I see fire, I see water, I see electric, I see psychic, I see fighting, I see darkness, I see metal, I see colorless, colorless, water, 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 water. All right. So it looks like, Chad, you are correct. Yeah, no, and I appreciate you mentioning that because I am not pokey smart. So I just looked through the set and it looks like you are correct. There is no fairy. So what we're going to do then for you, and I will update this for future Phantasmal Flames break because I am learning this too. So y'all gotta so everyone just has to bear with me a little bit. So Chad, what we're gonna do since you got the fairy spot is fairy dragon, which there isn't any. You will now have the trainer spot. So you now get all the trainer cards. So any of the trainers or trainer / equipment card. So that will be your spot now, which has a lot of good hits to it. I think what is it? I just saw it. Dawn or oh yeah, Dawn like riding the bicycle. That's like the third most valuable full art card. So you now have Chad now has the trainer equipment card spot, and that's just being fair because Chad is correct. There is no fairy or dragons in this, and that's not fair to him. So you have the trainer spot. All right. So I'm updating that in my main list. So Chad now has trainers / equipment. So there are some very valuable trainer cards. I was looking at that today. All right. Thank you, Chad, for bringing that to my attention. So thumbs up to Chad. He caught that one. So that will make things a little bit easier too. So, all right. So let's go forward now. God, I even lost my train of thought now where I was. Oh, yeah. So basically, no. You're not being difficult. You are making sure that I stay honest, and that is important. That is incredibly important because I do not want to give out spots that there is absolutely no chance of hitting anything because you might as well have just sent me money and said, thank you. I'll have a good night. So, all right. Anyways. So long story short about the Update Series Chrome or Update Series Jumbo box, they sent a shipping notice. They said it wasn't. Then they canceled the shipping notice. I called them. They didn't understand why. Said they were going to send me 2 jumbos overnight. I opened a box I had from them a couple days ago that had Phoenix that I was taking out for tonight. When I opened the box, look what I found. Oops. So I do have the jumbos in hand, and I need to call that company tomorrow and say, well, granted, it was bad on them because in their system, they didn't note that the item was shipped or put the tracking number that they shipped it with Phoenix. So only thing that showed arrived to me was Phoenix. So it's just been sitting in a box. But when I went to take them out, I was like, that's not right. All right, here we go. Seal, Oddish, Smeargle, Gilgar, Linoone, Blowtorch, Seviper, Vibe. Is that the... I don't know what that is, but that looks like a full art card. Vibrava, Mbipom. Oh, very nice. For the leaf, how about the full art Heracross? Go into the grass. Mark Hudson takes the full art Heracross in a water. Very nice, Mr. Hudson. For those of you who I know Pokemon may not be your jam, I'm kind of bringing it to the group because Lisa spends a lot of time at Target. Sorry, Lisa. So she gets very lucky about catching these on stock. I know a lot of you all are hunting for these. Ultra rare. Andrew, if there's any of these that you're dying for, I think Mr. Hudson is online, so you can message through him. I think you've made deals with him before, so he'd be your guy on that one, for example. Krokorok, Jigglypuff, Seal again, Gloom, Dizzying Valley, Melilita, Hunch Crow, Ghastly. Oh, nice. How about a full art Ambipom? Nice full art Ambipom. Vileplume on your hollow basic energy leaf. Well, geez, how about 2 packs, 2 full arts? So Lisa has been lucky enough to grab these from Target when they drop them. And so I know some of you all really like these stuff, and it's hard for you to get it because you don't have the time to fight the lines. So we wanted to bring it to you all, and try to keep it reasonable. Nick will want that. That one went to Colorless. Colorless is Cody. I don't know if Cody's online or not. Do you have another one? I have another full art here. Palmy, Piplup, Charmander, Nimble, Branginghast, Fire Breather, Ludic Coloco, Vileplume. I can't say half of these names. Wondrous Patch and Oricorio. The EX. He's so pretty. I can't figure out where its face is, but he's so pretty. Going to the fire spot and a psychic basic energy. Oh, I did say I was going to show the shipping tracker. I will show that after the Pokemon break, just so you guys can see who is due for a shipment. Andrew, your shipment is sitting behind me. I just have to finish putting it together, and finish getting the Friday break sorted. Last Friday's break is my cutoff for shipments. So I have everything but 3 breaks sorted from last Friday right now. All right. Next pack. Carvanha, Yamper, Vibrava, Bramblin, Grimsley's Move, which is also the name of our chiropractor, ironically, Gilscore, Mamoswine, Gilgar, Mimikyu, Moltres, Hollow, and Darkness. It's a pretty big box. It's probably a 12 by 10. I got your, I'm going to rip a couple of these out. I'll do 2. I got your blaster box in there, among other things. Haven't found a UPC yet. I will tell you, if we find a UPC, we are going to open it. I will do the packs for breaks. All I want is the mat. I want to put the mat right there. We'll have our Ohio Hobby Breaks one here, and then we'll have, or maybe we'll move the Ohio Hobby Breaks Break forward, and then we'll move the Charizard one up. I just want the mat. That's all I want out of it. Dugong, Bunnery, Darka Maka, Milcery, Jumbo Ice Cream, Wigglytuff, Bronzong, Haunter, Zakanin, Gensect, Fighting Energy, QR Code, Misdreavus, Duraludon, Carvanha, Charmeleon, Hunchcrow, Wondrous Patch, Granbull, Yamper, Prinplup, Palma on the hollow, and Lightning Basic Energy. So we got 3 breaks now tonight. So we've got this. We'll have our 7-box football break. We'll run that mini. There is 2 spots still available in football. The Chiefs and the Commanders are still available in football for anybody who wants to get in a break tonight. That is still up. Swinub, Milcery, Korok, Lumbray, Bronzong, Grimsley's Move again, Tauros, Gensect, Battle Cage, looks like the Elimination Chamber of the UFC fighting arena, Flygon, Fire. So we'll check the break page afterwards. Obviously, there's no real serial number chances in these, but we'll have plenty of serial number chances in the breaks going forward. Oddish, Palmy, Togedemura, Ghastly, Sacred Charm, Darmantine, Linaloon, Absol, Bronzong, and a Sharpedo. Man, the Sharpedo! Basic Energy Water. I made many references to the Sharpedo card to my wife, which I then embarrassed her horribly from. Because the Sharpedo card just seems funny to me. All right. Trapinch, Zigzagoon, Prinplup, Sableye, Lokix, Dawn, Crocodile, Charticat, Milcery, Ambipom, and Grass and QR code. So we'll see how we do with these. You all keep buying into it. I'll keep running them. I'm actually surprised these, for as hot as the Pokemon stuff is. I mean, look at the videos from the stores and how wild it's getting out there right now. How everybody's just jumping all over this stuff like crazy. I'm actually surprised that we aren't snap filling these Pokemon breaks. I was actually kind of expecting we would. Charcadet on the promo card again. I really thought these things were going to be like, put them up and they're gone. But I watched Nick last night. Nick did his eBay live group, and he had basically somebody was just crushing the packs. He had a big booster box. Andrew, you were on. I thought that guy at one point just bought out the entire booster box. At one point, I think he won just about every auction for those ripping ships he was doing. All right, second box of Pokemon. Nimble. Focus. Nimble, Mischievous, Duraludon, Carvana, Alcremie, Haunter, Punk Helmet, Ceruledge, Bronzong, and Suicune. Suicune? Dawn on the Bike. That's what. Oh, his Pokemon lives are, yeah, absolutely crushing the sports lives 100%. Maybe he's doing like dollar cards and getting like $2, $3 and stuff, and just Pokemon, and he's in 20, 30, 40 easy. Vibrava, Sandile, Swinub, Lotad, Sacred Charm, Linoon, Honchkrow, Lotad, Seal, Ignition Energy. There you go, Chad. Special Energy. All right, no, that's a colorless. Never mind. Is that colorless? I guess that is a colorless card. It's a special energy card. So basic energy. It's not an equipment. I thought it was actually a equipment, but I realize it is a colorless ignition. So go to colorless. Still need Dawn on a Bike. I actually saw a list today that said Ethan has one of the third most valuable Pokemon cards that they're showing out there from the more modern sets. So I was like, well, that's cool. Charmeleon, Milcery, Swinub, Chronocroc, Cresselia, Lunan, Blowtorch, Pawmot, Dizzying Valley, Ambipom, and Psychic Energy. Come on, Golden Charizard. Boltund, Bramblin, Bunary, Absol, Blowtorch, a lot of Blowtorches, Cresselia, Haunter, Smeargle, EX or full art. And a Sharpedo full art. Man, the Sharpedos! Sharpedo full art for Darkness. Going to Mark Hudson again. And Palmont. And metal. Mark takes both big full arts down. You got double Sharpedoed. Still need that big Charizard. Golden Charizard. It's like an $800 card. Lumbre, Trapinch, Zigzagoon, Prinplup, Seviper, Bramhast, Fire Breather, Togedemaru, and a Togedemaru on the full art. Lisa probably will like this one. For metal, going to Ray Santana and a Reshiram. Lisa likes the cute ones. Lisa likes all the cute ones. You still got 4 packs left. You never know. Sharpedo, $40. It's not the worst. Is the Heracross more valuable? Oddish, Seal, Palmo, Jigglypuff, Punk Helmet, Ceruledge, Crocodile, Daramuka, Pinswillow, and Mega Lopunny EX. For colorless, going to Cody and Lightning. I think you have, don't you have break credit? I thought you had credit. I thought you at least had $5. I'm going to take the Edition Energy down, put that one up. I thought you had credit, but I could be wrong. You might have used it. If anyone wants to know if they have credit, nope, you used your credit. Yeah, your credit was used. I thought you did, but maybe you didn't. If anybody has a question if they still have credit or not, again, you can find the credit check sheets in the featured tabs, but you can ask me now. Oh, yeah, you can get the pack of sleeves. Yeah, that's not a problem. Well, if you want, I can just throw one of the full boxes in because you got another box that's coming too. I just couldn't fit it in that huge shipment I gave you. So in your next shipment, I can throw the Mega Evolution box and one of the ETB boxes for Phantasmal Flames in there too, if you want. And you get everything inside it. Cocky Claw, which is Sableye, sorry. Charcadet, Yamper, Snubble, Ludicolo, Hunk Crow. Yeah, I've said that name way too many times. Wondrous Patch, Gliscor, Battle Cage, Flygon on the holo, and Fire Basic Energy. All right, 2 packs left. Heracross full art is only $5. What? Wow. That's sucks. Okay. I will send it to you. Gloom, Charmander, Sableye, Duraludon, Fire Breather, Framblegast, Archalundo, Gloom, Jigglypuff, and Suicune. Darkness. So you're saying right now is the Sharpedo is the most valuable card we put up there. All right, last pack, and then we go to football. Murkrow, Darumaka, Bronzor, Dugong, Granbull, Bronzong, Grimsley's Move, Yamper, Grimsley's Move foil, and a Moltres holo. And that is it. Seems like we're pretty consistent to get 2 full arts And although we got 3 full arts in the second one, but actually, no, kind of got what, 3 full arts and 2 EXs, 3 EXs. All right, let's do a recap of Pokemon, and then we're doing football. All right. Still can't believe I did a 6-hour stream last week. Oricorio, Ambipom, full art. Mega Heracross, full art. Ignition Energy, full art. Toga Demura, full art. Mega Lupani on the EX. Mega Sharpedo EX and a Mega Sharpedo EX. That was the full art, and this is the regular EX. All right, and that is your Pokemon break. I have your football break right here. I didn't actually specify, but we're going to have 2 Hobby Blasters for Mosaic, plus 2 Targets and 2 Walmarts. All right, last call. I'm going to update, and then here is our Phoenix. Last call for football spots, unless we've got them picked. I'll double check. Let's see if any of them are still available. All right. Let me make sure no one has taken any more spots here. Chiefs. Chiefs are the only team left. $25 for the Chiefs. That is the last spot I have open tonight. Said 25, right? Yeah, Chiefs are 25. I am updating everybody in that. So let me know, Andrew, if you want them. 25. 2-5. 2-5 for the Chiefs. Falcons went to Tino. Bills went to Matt. Andrew, the Bills sat open for forever. Matt got the Bills. Packers went to Tino. Jags went to Mark. Chad just grabbed the Commanders. Titans went to Tino. And Bucks went to Ricky. Ah, very nice. Gotcha. Yep. No, you're good. All right. You'll take them for 25. Okay. Send that over. I think the live streams you can actually turn on closed caption and it works for the live stream. So if you have to be like super down or anything, I think you can go on closed caption. All right. Andrew for the Chiefs. While you guys are sending your payments in, I am going to run this random then. I totally understand that feeling, though, of having a kid on you. Been there many a times. All right. All right. We're going to run this for the Giants. We are going to run a... What do we want to run? Let's see. What do I feel like? Fancy dress race. Let's just do that. I have no idea what that is, but we're going to run a fancy dress race. Y'all are going to have crazy outfits on, I guess. So top 7 will get the Giants. All right, I'm going to share your screen over. Fancy dress race. All right, here we go for your fancy dress race. 3, 2, 1, and you all are off. Someone is dressed as ketchup. Different. Tino's holding the lead, but is it going to last? That's the question you have to ask. Yeah, I just did that rhyme. Tino taking top spot. So Tino will get the Giants in Phoenix, and then Mark, Matt, you'll get the 2 Hobby Blasters. Tanner, TJ, James, and Dennis, you guys will get the other ones. Copy the results. And I'm going to put that in my spreadsheet here. I did say I was going to share with you guys the shipping tracker to just show you where you are at with shippings. I'm going to show you guys who is due or who is almost due for a shipment. I'm just going to put this in the... Just putting this in my lists and the break list. All right, I've got that set. All right, so real quick, I did say to you guys I was going to share this with you, so let's go ahead and take care of that. Where's my Excel spreadsheet? There we go. All right, I'm just going to share this with you guys real quickly. This is your tracking for... Let's see if I can make just a full screen window here. There we go. All right, this is your guys' tracking for shipments. So this is your current list of folks who are available for a shipment or are coming up due for one. So right now, people who are working on shipments is Andrew Huther, AC3, Brad H, Tanner, Brian Tanner, Dan, Dennis, Jacoby. Jacoby, yours really close. I have one more break to sort. Miker, Rich Schaefer, Ricky Worry, Spencer, and Steve. Nick Bradley Hamrick, I need to actually update your shipment. I guess I do a message anyways. Everybody in yellow, you guys are pretty much going to be probably getting a shipment as well here because a lot of you were in the breaks. Where'd the screen go? That's weird. Never saw that one before. All right. That's bizarre. It just stopped sharing that. Weird. All right. I don't know why I did that, but okay. A lot of you guys who are in that will fix that. I don't know why I did that. That's bizarre. Stop sharing. From last night for Mondays or this week's breaks, you'll be getting that shipment here pretty soon. So that's who I'm working on. There's a lot of those are sitting currently right behind me. So, all right. And put that there and that like that. And there you go. All right. Let me get the tags in for folks for this one. All right. Football is up. And we've got Tino, Mark, Matt, I don't know why, Matt, it puts your tag name so far down. It's kind of a little bit ridiculous. Tanner, TJ. Is Tanner Michael in here yet? Jaw. Retake Mark. Brad. Chad. Andrew. Kenneth, I do not understand why Facebook just does not want to let me tag you. Some days it lets me tag you, and other days it does not. I do not understand why. All right, those tags are in. All right, so we're going to slide this Phoenix off to the left. All those tags are in. I'm going to move this keyboard. Something else I was going to do, but now I can't remember what I was going to do. All right. Oh, now I remember what I was going to do. I need to write down those serial numbers. All right, I'm going to scroll myself back to the top here. All right, so serial numbers that folks, we are doing serial numbers. If you haven't put a serial number down, go ahead and do so. Kevin had 89. Alan had 23. Chad had 1. Mark had 25. Tino had 73. Ricky 13. Ken had 19. TJ 29. And didn't have anybody else. Dennis 44. Yes, Pokemon has been broke, Lisa. Andrew's going 1. All right. If anybody else wants to put a serial number into the comment section, feel free to do so right now. Yes, I did. And that is your current list on the right there. So Tino's got the Giants for Phoenix. Mark and Matt will get them for. Okay, huh? Mark and Matt will have it for the hobby boxes of the blasters, and the regular blasters, the retail blasters, will go to Tanner, TJ, James, and Dennis. So I'll work backwards up. So we'll start with Dennis and work our way. Dude, these standard envelopes for USPS are killing me. Everything that goes through Gaithersburg, Maryland, just it's like everything that hits Gaithersburg, Maryland just disappears. But I think the problem is people do those eBay labels and they expect to have tracking and like the ground advantage service where things are there like 2 days and stuff. Granted, this has been 3 weeks, but it's a bit aggravating. But good thing is it really only happens on the dollar, $2 cards. Doesn't really happen on any of the others. All right. Let's get started. Oh, I have nice envelopes. I ship that stuff in. Trying to see if I had an example of one. So I don't do like crappy paper. I do like these. These are the things I ship in. That's for the eBay label stuff. And most people are pretty happy with how these come in. This is, the PW mailers. And they're pretty happy with how they show up like that instead of literally just chucking it in paper. But I mean, it's also what you get what you pay for. Yeah. But I mean, they're pretty hard to lose, I feel like. The post office told me, they said when it comes to those eBay labels, like when you're only shipping for $1.50, they have to be flimsy to get through the machines. If they're not flimsy, they'll charge you more, or they'll charge the end user more. Empty box. All right, I have my mosaic tracker so far. So we've had 1 micro mosaic, 3 Genesis, 1 kaleidoscope, and 1 honeycomb. I'm gonna tell you all, you should pay attention to those numbers. See, they don't get lost very often, but they just, I think it's a problem with the eBay labels because they don't scan them ever. Like I drop them off at the post office and it just says was in Gaithersburg, Maryland, and that's it. Like nobody ever scans the silly things. Sometimes they get scanned, but not all the post offices scan them because they treat them like stamped mail, where they don't have to track it and they don't have to scan it. And I think sometimes it depends on what post office you drop it off on, but it's aggravating. Knicks are up by 2 tonight so far, playing the Mavs, which the Mavs apparently has been a train wreck of a team. Here we go. First box of Mosaic. Good luck to everybody. Dennis has the Giants in this one. We've got Montez, sweet. Silver, Golden Tate, Micah Parsons, Christian Watson, Dwight Freeney, Brian Robinson Jr., Jamal Charles, Tommy Mellott, Brian Thomas Jr., Sean McVay, Caleb Johnson on the rookie variation, Aaron Jones, Dan Fouts, Bobby Wagner on the silver bang, silver mosaic, Michael Irvin, Hall of Fame, Kurt Warner, Will Dissly, Richard Seymour, Mike Gesky, Dylan Gabriel, rookie. Yet they're up by 2 still. Amarion Hampton, silver mosaic, nice. Puka Nakua, James Cook, Josh Jacobs, Hunter Henry, RJ Harvey, Al Toon, Jared Verse, Gabriel Davis, Ricky Pearsall, Cortland Sutton, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels Green, just not rookie year. Ashton Jetton, T. Notary, Kid Reporter, Chase Brown, and Zach Bond. You would think with Brunson being back, Alan, that they'd be playing much better. I mean, they barely lost that game last week or on Monday night, but I don't know. I have a couple FanDuel bets on the game. I will tell you, I think I've thrown in the towel when it comes to betting on football because the stats have been so bad this year when it comes to football. Like, I think it's just ridiculously hard to try and figure out what they're doing. Let's see, Bridges hasn't made a three-pointer. Brunson's got 15. McBride hasn't made a three-pointer. Yeah, all my bets are doing terrible right now. Well, Mike Brown's got them taking a lot of free throws. Or a lot of, not free throws, a lot of three-pointers. Like, I guess he wants them to be more aggressive with the three-point shots. I don't know. I mean, you can kind of tell they're playing different, too. That they're not playing the Tim Tebow method, but I mean, it is nice to actually see the bench can contribute. I did all these right. Yeah. There was no Giants in that at all. But yeah, I feel like they are kind of hot and cold. All right. No Giants in that one. James Dalton has the Giants in this one. Empty box. I guess Cat's been trying to adjust to the new system. Shamet had looked good, but then Monday, Shamet was terrible. Shamet had, 36 points, I think, last Friday, and then what the hell was that? That was an ugly shot by Brunson. I have very high expectations for the Knicks. I at least feel like when I watch a Knicks game that we genuinely have a chance to win every game. I haven't really been able to say that much about the New York teams. Yeah. Robinson gets a ton of rebounds. What's he up to right now for rebounds? Although Robinson's only got 4 rebounds tonight. He gets a lot of offensive boards, which they've been citing for him. I think he had 10 rebounds on Monday's game. Brock Bowers, Jalen Lane, Tez Johnson silver for the Bucks. Nice. Drake May. Zach Ertz, Tua Tagovailoa, Trey Benson, Tyler Booker, Ricky Pearsall, Michael Irvin, touchdown masters, Austin Hooper, Randy Grishar, Warren Moon, Larry Fitzgerald, Stephon Diggs, Kyle Williams, Notary, Jalen Milrow, rookie variation, ETN, Montez Sweet, Khalil Mullings, Green, Jamar Chase, who got suspended for spitting on a player. Yeah, previous game, I thought. Bijan on the pink fluorescent. Chase just adds to the Bengals' woes. Focus. There we go. Thielen, Clowney, Charles, Carson Schlesinger, Surtain, Kid Reporter, Cade Otton, Terrell Owens, Joe Theismann, Dan Fouts, Alik Amanor, Jalon Walker, Justin Jefferson, Tyrone Tracy. So there's one going to James, and Jack Campbell. Speaking of basketball, hey TJ, you still on the stream? Are you still on the stream on the YouTube side? Oh my God, the injuries in the NFL have been awful. I mean, half the Giants roster is injured, basically. And not just like a light injury, but like out for the year. It's terrible. Injuries have this has probably been the worst year for injuries I've ever seen. DJ! All right. So one for James for the Giants. Back here. TJ, actually, speaking of which, is now up for the Giants. Oh, hey, did you try and get any Topps update or Topps Chrome hobby boxes for basketball today on Topps' website? And did you see the prices they put? If y'all didn't see, Topps did, after the Cloudflare issues yesterday, push their Topps Chrome pre-orders back. I saw that. Penix is out for the rest of the season, torn ACL. I just shipped off an Uptown of his to get graded, too. Wait a second. Oops, hold on. I said those are the red hobbies. That's the retail. All right. Oops. What's that? If you all didn't see, Topps Chrome basketball today, $370 for a hobby box. $370, TJ, for a hobby box on pre-order for Topps Chrome to one auto. $700 for a jumbo. I tried to get some, and the website completely fell over. I mean, we complained about how much Panini prices were, but like, what a polar difference between 24-25 product and now doing 25-26. Like, I thought the paper stuff was a little pricey, but oh my goodness, that Topps Chrome was downright outrageous. I still tried to get it, and then the website just completely cartjacked me. That was terrible. I couldn't believe how much that was. I don't know if we'll do Topps Chrome basketball. I bought a lot of the other stuff. I'm maybe hoping we'll get some, but $370 for a Topps Chrome basketball box. I got to tell you all, that scares me about what the prices for football are going to be for next year when they have the license for football. If they're willing to go that high on football, I can't even imagine what they're going to do. Or on basketball, I can't even imagine what they're going to do for football. Like, we might be breaking a lot of leaf next year. All right. Here we go. Chris Olave, Julius Peppers. Actually, you wanted the most outrageous thing about it? $50 blaster boxes for Topps Chrome. $50 Topps Chrome blaster boxes. $85 Topps Chrome mega boxes. $85. Pre-order, not release. Pre-order, which is typically discounted from the release price. $50 blasters, $85 mega boxes for NBA Topps Chrome, the base flagship set. Crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Julius Peppers, Marshall Faulk, Trey Tucker, Shadur Sanders photo variation, Jamal Anderson, Tajay Spears, Adam Thielen silver mosaic, Travis Hunter notary green mosaic. People are going to be screaming, hey, we got a honeycomb coming up here. Kid Reporter. People are going to be screaming for Panini to come back with that. Like, honestly, the lack of competition between the companies to keep prices in check with each other is probably going to be one of the biggest things that's going to hurt. And I'll say something in a second here. Jaden Reed, Frank Gore, Jared Goff, Matt Stafford, Gabriel Davis, Derek Harmon, Jordan James, Tutorio McMillan, Caleb Johnson, rookie variation. Oh, I swear. I thought I saw something, but I don't know if it is who I think it is. Caleb Johnson, Victor Cruz for TJ. Joe Namath, your honeycomb. Nope, it's not who I thought it was. Jalen Waddle, green, and the honeycomb. That is for the Bears. Luther Burden the third on your honeycomb for the Bears. Going to TJ, actually. There you go, TJ. Like, TJ, you've been one of the most dedicated basketball people that have joined about every basketball break I've posted. And I'm like, dude, it's going to be like, we're going to be buying old product doing basketball breaks. And they're just riding the Cooper Flag wave. The fact that the paper bases for a while were going for $20 for Cooper Flag. But $50 blaster boxes. Get out of here. That's scary for football. Kurt Warner, Sean McVay, Fred Warner, Baker Mayfield, Jalen Royals, Achane, James Cook, Kenneth Walker, Anthony Richardson, Steve Spurrier, Tyler Booker, Khalil Mullings, Richard Sherman Green, Drake May, Julius Peppers, and Brian Robinson Jr. Yeah, I just don't know what to make of it. And we sometimes struggle for value in boxes. Like, I think Mosaic blaster boxes have some of the best value out there. I don't love them at $80 or $35 a spot, but a box. But I think I've seen worse. But I mean, a lot of it's the Asia market drives basketball way up. I mean, we've always seen with Panini that basketball box prices are typically the highest among any of the hobby prices. And it's not as much from the stateside perspective as it is from the Asia market perspective, because they love basketball. That's why you see, like, If Sports Top 10. There is some commentary that says, oh, I agree that you do hope it just sits on the shelf, right? But the problem is, right, on pre-order, what kind of message did we just send? We just basically sent this message that said, oh, we're complaining about the prices, but it sold out in 2 minutes at $700 a jumbo box. Now, I can't say if any of the blaster box prices or mega box prices sold out, but yeah, and I agree, Spencer. There's no reason that it can't. The NFLPA couldn't give out more than one license. I mean, look at what Leaf does, right? I mean, they've been producing cards and staying competitive, but it's like they don't want to, right? Somebody put a big fat check in front of somebody and they said, okay, sure, we'll take your money. And $2. I've heard Panini's up for sale. The rumor is that Panini's for sale. Tanner Michael has the Giants in this one. That is the current rumor right now. Because they basically have lost all of their licenses and they have nothing to gain at this point. They don't have WWE. I think they only have so much soccer. They're not going to do it with golf or tennis. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I do hope it sits on the shelf, and I hope it doesn't move at that price. I mean, $50 for a blaster box is just, and the quality ain't going to be any better. They ain't going to give you an autograph every other blaster box for it. You're still going to get the same insane pull rates, and you're just going to get a point where you're going to price out all of the common collectors. Like, I feel like we as a group here have a good variation of collector slash investors. Like, we don't not recognize the fact that we could get a card that's worth a ton of money. Panini Pickleball. Yeah, the official dodgeball. Uh-oh, my wife's back.
Can you open this?
Huh.
I don't know what is wrong with my hands tonight.
You guys are gonna see the hands at work here. Instead of breaking, I will be opening tonight a jar of dark chocolate creamy almond butter.
Shut up and open it.
Ow, actually that hurts.
Okay, here's the gripper because I can't.
Okay, hold on. Wait, no. I can't, guys.
It's really stuck on there.
Let's see.
If I can't do it with a gripper, then it's
Ow!
hard. I told you.
That actually hurts. That actually genuinely hurts.
Glad it's not just me.
It's digging into my hand. That actually is really tight on there. I'm gonna not shoot. Oh, there it goes. I got it. Had to use the gripper.
God.
All right, there we go. That was like glued
I
on.
thought I had arthritis or something. I'm like, good lord.
No, it's just professional jar opening. That's the new sport.
My wrist hurt from trying so hard.
My wife said her wrist hurts. All right. No. Next in the airing of grievances. Hey, Nick, do I get workman's comp if I hurt my wrist opening a jar of peanut butter? Rodney White, Jackson Hawes, Joe Theismann, silver. Tyler Warren, notary. Matthew Golden, rookie variation. Michael Irving, Brock Bowers, Sam Laporta. Is this silver? Okay. Silver rookie, Matthew Golden, nice for the Packers. Is the airing of grievances. Oh, that's good. David Montgomery, Romeo Dobbs, Larry Fitzgerald, Trey McBride, Orange Reactive, Lad McConkey, notary. Stephon Diggs, Bettis, Bo Nix, Trey Benson, Woody Marks, Will Lutz Green, Bo Nix, Tyler Newbin for the Giants. So that's one for Tanner. Tyreek Woolen, Joe Morris for the Giants, Warren Moon, Xavier Legette, Jack Beck, Jonathan Taylor, Corey Dillon, Montez Sweet, Kyle Williams, Green, Aeneas Williams, George Kittle on the green reactive, Jaden Higgins on the rookie variation, Isaiah Likely, and Patrick Mahomes the second. That's the one company sells different kinds of peanut butter. I don't know. I just know my wife buys it, and we just feed it to the kids. Workman's comp, Nick. I hurt my wrist opening peanut butter on stream. I get workman's comp for that, right? All right. So this is Tanner. All right. So now we're on to the hobby boxes. Well, normally I think our streak last year we were hitting at least one Genesis, honeycomb, or something every break. So. Chad asked, he said, is that one company sells different kind of peanut butter? I would say yes, right? I need some more top butters here, or penny sleeves. More penny sleeves. By the way, when I come up to see Nick at the end of December, basically we're going to see Nick January 1st and forward. It's just, Lisa said it's just Target brand dark chocolate almond butter. We haven't seen Auto, God, I think in a long time coming out of Mosaic. I do have Mosaic Hobby tomorrow. Mosaic Hobby with Certified. Certified Hobby. Has anyone checked to see the price of Certified Hobby? Holy cow, that thing's dropped like a rock. I'm kind of interested to see what Black Friday prices of stuff come out as, because certified hobbies dropped down to $210. Kind of wild. All right. Matt Marceau, you have this one for the Giants. Everyone else has theirs. Bucks. I took the stab at these hobby blasters, but really it's just there's a variation in them, but it doesn't even apply to the bases. I thought the red variation, like seriously, when it says on the front, blaster exclusive, mosaic red parallels, I'm like, okay, cool. All the cards could be red. No. Still waiting on Mega Boxes coming out for this. I still have not seen anything for Mega Boxes. I was going to say, anybody's shipment, if they want, instead of me shipping it to them, when we see Nick in January, because end of the year, for shipments for anybody who's wondering, if you've been active at the end of, if you've been active for the last 6 months in the group for breaks, I will ship out your stuff regardless of where you're at once we do our last break on December 19th. I'm planning on doing Black Friday to help build a mega baseball and mega football break for the end of the year run. But if you want me to bring your cards instead of mail them to you, to bring them to Nick's shop for you to pick up, I don't know the exact date we'll be at his shop. I know we're going to drive to get in the area on January 1st, but we plan on being there till at least Sunday, if not head home Monday. So if you want me to bring your cards up there when we get to that point, I will do so. Joe Morris for the Giants going to Matt. Ashton Genty, rookie, nice. Chris Olave, green. Trey Harris, silver. C.D. Lamb, Keenan Coleman, Mark Brunell, J.T. Tilamulu, Travis Hunter, green. Nice. His box has already been better. Monroe St. Brown. Kid Reporter. Sorry, I'm going to sneeze. Jerome Bettis, Dante Culpepper, Garrett Wilson. Red Reactive coming up after the Justin Herbert. That is a Ozzie Newsome red reactive or red mosaic. Justin Jefferson, also a red, or I guess this was a green. This is the red mosaic, the Justin Jefferson. Stephon Diggs, Joe Horn, Bernie Kosar, Devin Neal, Kurt Warner, Jonathan Taylor, Tyler Newman, TJ Hawkinson, Marshawn Lattimore, Jalen Noel, Jaden Higgins, rookie variation, Zach Ertz, Tua, John U. Smith, Green, Brian Thomas, Jalen Hurts, David Montgomery, Matthew Golden, rookie variation, and Alvin Kamara. Well, it started off good and then kind of fizzled at the end. No Jackson Darts at all. Yes, Lisa constantly tells me I have a squirrel brain, and I don't disagree. I very much have a squirrel brain. Allen Knicks look like they're playing better. 77-70 now, with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Go figure. The one night I think Hart's not going to get a lot of rebounds. He's already got 7. I should have known better. But Towns looks like he's having an off night. He's got 10 points and... Oh, no, he's got a double-double. I didn't think he had a double-double. And then Towns commits an offensive foul. All right. Yeah, I did the jumbo box. I really wasn't sure where to go with the teams on that one because, I mean, yeah, you have Otani and Judge and stuff, but just where all the rookies kind of fell out with update series paper. That's why I did the breaks that I posted as no lock teams because I kind of wanted to see where everybody goes with their picks. And, I mean, so far that jumbo break's almost full. It's just, I don't know if there's a big rookie chase other than just the regular guys, but then it's like the rookie cup cards. Like you could probably still get a Paul Skeens card decent. Bridges still isn't playing great though. Hasn't made a. I mean, he scored what, 13 points, but he hasn't made a three-point shot yet. Robinson only has 5 rebounds. Killing me. Is Robinson in foul trouble? They ain't making many 3-point shots tonight. All right, last pack here. And then, so Mark Hudson has the Giants in this one. All right, here we go. Okay. Caleb Williams, Cam Miller, Ollie Gordon, second. Drake May, Brett Favre, Tariq Woolen, Robert Brooks. And we have a kaleidoscope. Garrett Wilson on the back and a kid reporter. We'll save the kaleidoscope for the end. So we got a case hit again. I think that's 2 kaleidoscopes out of this case. All right, we got Bryce Young, Patrick Mahomes, Jaden Higgins, Ollie Gordon, Shadur Sanders. My God, Sanders did not look good. He looked terrible. Micah Parsons, red mosaic on the bang. Jamal Lewis, Tua Tagovailoa, Calvin Johnson, Cole Kmet, Bijan Robinson, red reactive, Peyton Manning. We had 2 red reactives. Peyton red reactive, Saquon, Isaiah Likely, DK, Savion Williams, Dylan Gabriel notary, Jamal Lewis, Joe Mixon, Alec Pierce, Jonathan Taylor, Brian Branch, Chuba, Kyler Murray, and Andre Reed. All right. Let's see who our kaleidoscope is. Have a kaleidoscope, a confirmed kaleidoscope. They're kind of cool cards. We still want to see that stained glass, but all right. Is it a rookie? It is a rookie. I'm going to tell you that looks like Raider rookie colors, which I don't know who that would be for Raiders. Kaleidoscope is for I have no clue. Jalen Milroe for the Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks going to, where are they? There it is. Corey Hickok. Jalen Milroe. Kaleidoscope. All right, so we got a kaleidoscope. Pull this one down. I'm pulling a lot of these down here in a second. All right. I'm going to add up my tally here. So we had 1 honeycomb and 1 kaleidoscope. All right. Phoenix. Hey, McBride finally made a three-pointer. Empty box. Now, for what it's worth, I will tell you all, when I picked this box up, it notably felt heavier than all the other boxes I had. So I'm going to take that pack, put it at the bottom. I'm going to take that pack and put it at the bottom. Take that pack and put it at the bottom. Like, just when I picked this one up, I was like, this one's got some girth to it. All right, let's go. All right, Keno has the Giants on this. Everyone else has theirs. Good luck, everybody. This is your Phoenix hobby box. I do have more of this, too. Riley Leonard, Jim Everett, Tyrone Tracy. That's one for Tino. Trey Tucker, and Nick Barnett. We are looking for Color Blast. I mean, Color Blast would be the ultimate because that would be the case hit. Arian Smith, Devontae Smith, Joe Horn, Micah Parsons, and Sean McDermott. Yeah, I wonder when they chuck the basketball at the end of a quarter and then they miss and it bounces into the fan, that they have to give the basketball back, or does the fan get to keep it? Taj Brooks, Kyle Shanahan for the 49ers, Contours, RJ Harvey for the Broncos, David Njoku, and Dan Fouts. My dad wants to take me and the boys, or at least one of the boys, to go see a Knicks game in D.C. My mom is unfortunately on the shelf with a bad knee right now, so we'll see if that happens. We haven't hit a numbered card yet, so hopefully we'll hit one here soon. Normally, Phoenix is loaded with them. Maxwell Harrison, Amarion Hampton on the reactive. Joe Burrow, Thunderbirds. Let's check some of these. Thunderbirds, Joe Burrow, not numbered. Ricky Pearsall and Christian McCaffrey. Maybe I just sorted all the numbered cards at the bottom. All right, we've got Luther Burden III, Marvin Harrison Jr., Paragons, Tetora McMillan. That is not numbered. Chase Brown and Taysom Hill. Man, I'm not used to Phoenix having that many consecutive packs without a numbered card. I did good on ordering these that none of the numbers are in the first couple. Andres Borgales, Dylan Sampson, Travis Hunter Thunderbirds, nice for the Jags. Coming out of the mini. Derwin James Jr. and Patrick Mahomes. Got Nick Scorton, Sam Laporta, J.C. Horn, Jordan Brooks, and Saquon Barkley. Man, I am really kind of shocked at how little numbered cards we've had out of this. Hope we have a NFL shield or something here. Yeah, are we going to get a numbered card or what? Isaiah Tesla, Izuruku, Justin Jefferson, Hollow Silver Contours, Plexico Burris on the Steelers, and Jamar Chase. Jamar, I spit on you, Chase. Okay, we have 4 packs, and we have seen 0 numbered cards. That is a little wild. I'm not used to that. We still have 2 relics, and we have 2 autos and a relic left to get. Switch that out. I was expecting to fill this shelf here up a little bit more with some Phoenix. Is there a guaranteed number of parallels we're supposed to get in these? Trying to look at the box here. Where'd the box go? There it is. It's over there. Just looking at the box here, it says, look for the ultra rare color bust Genie's insert. 12 rookies and 12 parallels. Doesn't say that'd be numbered. Okay. Well, God, I hope we have something massive in these last 4 packs, because otherwise this box is going to be the most uber disappointing Phoenix box I've ever ripped. Hey, I think we finally have some color. Panini? God, I hope not. We did already with certified once. Let's not do it again. Jolene Lane for the Commanders. DeAndre Swift on the wave is not numbered. Jesus. Oh, wait, there it is. 62 of 199. Finally, we got a numbered card. You know, 62? No 62s. Oh, that would be brutal. We might have a Thunderbirds numbered one as well. It's possible. Thunderbirds, Justin Herbert. Oh, that is numbered. 98 and 99. So we got 2 numbereds at least. So we recovered a little there. AJ Green and Mark Andrews. All right. So I probably did a really good job sorting the autos and the relic cards at the bottom. So here we go. Let's hope everything we're looking for is in here. There's a thick card. Kyle McCord. We'll go back to front. Travis Swift. Drake London. Jahdae Barron on the Panini logos, and that is 80 of 149. And I'm going to go slow roll this. PAP BBS. 11 of 299. Raiders. Pandora Patch, Brock Bowers. 11. No, not 11. Someone's got to start picking 11, because 11 I feel like drops a lot. Y'all just got to add another 1 to your serial number guesses. All right. And the next 2 packs are actually thicker, which is interesting. For the Raiders. All right. Right now, I would say out of all the products we've ripped so far from the hobby perspective, I think we've done the best with Panini Black. I think that's had the nicest product so far. All right. So these both should be autos. I mean, they're thick enough. All right. Let's go back to front. Colston Loveland, Tank Bigsby, Justin Jefferson, Xavier Legette on the reactive or refractor or silver or whatever. And RPJ, rookie patch jersey. JCL. That might be a commander. I think JC Lane. That is 19 of 49. Or nope, that's an Eagle. Jahad Campbell. Oh, that one's not bad. That's a decent patch auto right there. Rookie phenom Jahad Campbell on the patch auto. I don't know if Jahad Campbell, given the fact that he's not in a full jersey, is actually a good hit here, but going up. I mean, the box had some girth to it, and you can see the packs are definitely thicker. Or not. Looks like we just got 2 patch. Yeah, that number. picked it up and I was like, oh, that one's different from the rest. All right, another thick card. You need a big hit here. Tatora McMillan, Derrick Henry, Will Dissly, Aaron Jones, your latch card, RPJ MNG, 84/149. Matthew Golden? That is a Matthew Golden. 84/149 for the Packers. Packers have been hitting a lot. Tino, Matthew Golden cards. The patch was numbered. I think it was 11, I said. Yeah, it was 11 of 299. That's what I was saying. Some people got to start taking 11. A solid. Nothing lazy auto. Yeah. This one's at least a little bit more than that one. That one's definitely a lazy auto. All right. Let's do a recap. Yeah, no, I mean, they're both kind of autos to be honest. All right. You know, I have a bag over here. All right. Thought I had one over here. There it goes. All right, cool. All right, let's do a recap of football, and then we'll do our baseball break to wrap up the night. Oh, just cracked my back. Oh, good. The Knicks are down now by 5. Comes the sloppy play back, right? Jahade Barron, number 2, 149. Justin Herbert, number 299. DeAndre Swift, number 2, 199. Matthew Golden, silver. Pink fluorescent Bijan, Ashton Genty base rookie, Golden rookie variation, Jaden Higgins rookie variation, Shedeur Sanders rookie variation, Travis Hunter green mosaic, Milrow rookie variation, Caleb Johnson rookie variation, base Gabriel, Ashton Genty notary. And then we've got, hey, McBride hit another one finally. Matthew Golden, patch auto, number 2, 149. Brock Bowers, number 2, 299. Tez Johnson, silver. Travis Hunter, green. Jahad Campbell, number 249, 19 of 49. Oh, actually, 19 is a hit for break credit. Ken Huber picked 19, so Ken Huber gets $5 of break credit. Travis Hunter, Thunderbirds. That was not numbered. Just realized that. Lad McConkey, yellow reactive. Amarion Hampton, silver mosaic. Luther Burden was our honeycomb for the Bears. And I think our best hit of the break was the Kaleidoscope case hit for Jalen Milrow and the Seattle Seahawks. And there you have it. All right. We are doing our Topps hobby update. I only have 6 of these boxes, and I know a couple of them have been spoken for. So I am going to put this list together here. I'm going to random the teams. Actually, I will run a race to random the teams while I put this list together. So let's do a straight duck race. All right, I'm going to do a 1-minute duck race while I'm typing this name list together. I will share that screen here with you. So this will establish the order which you get teams. So if you are in the 1 spot, you will want 1, 11, and 21. All right. We're going to do 1 minute on the duck race. Share that screen over here. All right, here you go. 1 minute duck race while I type some names in. 3, 2, 1, and you are off. All right, coming into the last couple of seconds here. And your top spot is going to the Boston. I'm going to copy this list, and you all are going to see exactly where you ended up. All right, and your list is now populating, and I'm going to turn the screen back over. All right, and there are your teams. Chad has the Red Sox, the Cubs, and the Dodgers. Mark Hudson has the Marlins, the Reds, the A's, the Mariners, the Rangers, and the Nationals. Alan has the Guardians, the Angels, the Orioles, the Diamondbacks, the Braves, and the White Sox. Andrew Huther has the Giants, the Royals, the Rockies, the Tigers, the Pirates, the Phillies, the Blue Jays, the Yankees, and the Brewers. Sam has the Padres, the Astros, the Mets, the Twins, the Rays, and the Cardinals. And that's it. That's everybody that's in the flash break. So there are your teams. I'll just do a quick tag just so everybody can find it later if they need to. Well, Chad, you got your wish. All right. Tags are in. Man, can't believe the Knicks are down. They should have been. And then Mitchell Robinson needs to get me some rebounds. I need some assists. I need some assists here. All right. Don't need that anymore. All right, let's move this. All right, here we go. Topps update. This is the first time me seeing it. So I don't know if I anticipated poorly on this. I thought some of the resources where I was going to be able to get this from were going to come through and did not. Or just is going to come way later than I expected. So I short bought on this with kind of the expectations that this last year, what happened with Update Series was they released it, and then really shortly after Update Series came out, paper, they released Chrome, and Update Series paper just went in the trash can pretty much. So I put a lot of money into the Chrome. We have 9 hobby boxes of Chrome and 6 jumbos coming of that just to start. I didn't put much into the paper Update Series, but it is what it is, and we'll figure it out, and we'll go forward, and we'll take what we can get. So I wanted to do more jumbos, and I wanted to do hobbies of these just because I felt like the hit chances were better. Might have a red here. Manny Ramirez, Max Fried. I thought it was a red, but it's just Max Fried. Jack Flaherty, and Fernando Valenzuela. It's about my experience with those Mojo packs. That's what I'm used to. All right, we'll do... I don't know... There's a lot of baseball products, I feel like, that didn't come out this year. Like, I don't remember. I don't think we had 5-star this year. I don't remember us doing Museum Collection. I don't think that came out yet. But the thing is, a lot of the production stuff seems like it's kind of off right now. Like Cosmic Chrome did a pre-order. I was so mad when they did Cosmic Chrome pre-order the day after Update Series Chrome. I was like, you rat bastards. So I ordered a bunch of Cosmic Chrome. I got 9 boxes of that. I think I got 9 of. I'm trying to think of what I ordered for. I think I ordered a case of Chrome Hobby then. I'll have to go back and see my orders and see what I actually ordered. Because I kind of don't remember now. All right, here we go. Moises Baustros, Evan Phillips, Ryan Burgett, Let 'Em Eat, Dodgers, Hunter Dobbins, Ryan Walker, Fernando Cruz, Alexander Canario, Jack Dreyer. That's interesting. Night Mirror? Night Terrors. Night Terrors. Gunnar Henderson. That is an interesting card. That's kind of a cool insert. Not going to lie. That's kind of cool. Will Smith on the Holofoil All-Star Game. Kind of like the Night Terrors card. Cade Horton. Brandon Young. Jorbit Vivas. Michael Soroka, Victor Cartinin, Tyler Freeman, Nick Kurtz rookie. So I guess Kurtz rookies are in here. True rookies are in here. So I guess I need to lock the A's. So I guess tomorrow's hobby break I post. I said no lock teams. I'll probably double back on that and I'll lock the A's, but I'll probably leave everybody else open still. McGreevy, Martin, Jimenez, Michael Taylor, Leve Jordan, Tyler Tolbert, Jock Peterson, Adam Frazier, CJ Alexander, Thomas Harrington, Luke Keschel, Rafael Marchand, Logan Henderson, Brian De La Cruz, Santiago Espinal, Michael Otanes, backwards throwback Cam Smith. Okay. Cam Smith for the Astros. I've seen his autos pop a lot. Not numbered. Robert Hassel III, Yohan Moncada, Noah Cameron, Noah Murdoch, Jace Jung, Trevino, Tim Tawa, Janny Jansen, Alex Vesia, Luis Contreras. 38 of 50, Caleb Durbin. That's cool. Gold, Caleb Durbin for the Brewers. Does anyone know, is Jack Caglianone's rookie card supposed to be an update series 1 next year? Are we expecting that? Like, that's where his rookie card's going to live? It's not an update series here. Brett Rooker on the hollow foil. Ballesteros, Liberatore, Jeffrey Springs, James Meeker, Hunter Big, Miles Straw, Ribble Royalty. Harper hits the marks and win. Chase Lee, Danny Myers, Jeff Hoffman, Jonathan Bermudez. What is this? Luke Keschel. Oh, it's black gold. Black gold, Luke Keschel. And Rylan Thomas. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I feel like Cag's rookie is going to be in Series 1 and it's not an update series, but I could be wrong. I don't remember anything about him being in update series. And of course, when the actual update series Chrome comes out, everyone's going to go wild looking for those. I'm going to put that there. It's kind of cool. Those debut cards. The Yamamoto apparently still has not been redeemed or claimed yet. And you know it's probably just somebody who's sitting on a Chrome box in their safe saying, I'm going to lock this away and I'm going to leave it here for 10 years. When I take it out, it's going to be worth so much money. You know that's where it is. It's in somebody's safe right now. I'm trying to figure out, John Cena is supposed to be fighting at Survivor Series, but I have no idea who he's actually facing. All right, here we go. Randy Rodriguez, Tyler Owens, Christian Campbell, Dalen Leal, Augustine Ramirez, Thomas Sagas, Jared Triolo, Christian Koss, Eric Yang, Cal Quantrill, Dustin May, Romy Gonzalez, Rhett Lauder, Braden Fisher, Tyler Miguel, Juan Meja, Max Kepler, Metz, Patrick Montevered, Christian Vasquez, Jonathan India, Travis Janikowski. Most valuable player card, throwback kind of card, Andrew McCutcheon. It's like an old throwback Topps card there. Luis Maya, Nolan Jones, Reds, Gunnar Hogland, Cody Bellinger, Matt Mervis, Mickey Gasper, Justin Verlander, Justin Steele, Grant Koch. Oops, hold on, there's 2 cards here. Jake Magnum, hollow foil for the Rays, and Ryan O'Hearn, also hollow foil for the Orioles. Miguel Rojas, Connor Thomas, Logan Evans, Kevin Pillar, Caleb Durbin, Paredes, Birdie, Alvarez, Pivetta, Matz, Sammons, Luke Keschel on the throwback hollow, Callahan, Estrada, Tidwell, Medone, Rolison, Sterner, Rosario, Paddock, Kitchen, James Wood, Daniel Robert. And there's your autograph for the Oakland Athletics going to Mark Hudson. Mark's been taking them down tonight. Denzel Clark. Yeah, I was kind of picking that up as well. 93 and 99 for the Denzel Clark. Well, at least we got autoed. At least we didn't get relicked and that. That's the reason why I was thinking wanted to do more jumbos than I wanted to do hobbies on these, because I wanted to at least know we're going to get an auto out of them. All right, got half a box left still, so we've hit our hit. Doesn't mean we can't hit a 101. Alan, I don't like this. Knicks keep getting down in the late goings of the 4th quarters. Maybe I should just bet on the Knicks. What in the world just happened there? Okay, no idea what just went down there. Like all of a sudden the screen just changed screens. And I didn't even touch anything. I scooted my chair forward. Weird. Sorry. That was bizarre. Computer's doing weird stuff. Rhett Lauder, Braden Fisher, Taylor McGill, Meja, Kent, Gio Urshela, Cubs, Ross, Hart, Sagano, Moises Balsteros on the foil throwback, Bakar, Durbin, Jones, Reds, Red Hot Risers, Gunnar Hogland, Simpson. I feel like I've seen these before. Adel Amador, Telez, 2-for-1 Mets, Eric Haas, Shane Smith, Ramirez, Orlando Riblada, Connor Thomas, Logan Evans, Kevin Pillar, Curtis Mead, Ryan Gusto, Zach Veen, Austin Wins, Brad Lord, Zebby Matthews, David Ortiz, Bleacher Reachers. Interesting insert. Paul Skeens. I'll leave that one. It's an all-star game hollow foil, who's now your Cy Young winner, too. It kills me when they put that Three Kings card out. I'm like, so you made a card for the common collector is entirely unobtainable, and you've made a card for the rich to get richer. Cool. Good job, Topps. Chris Bubik, Blade Tidwell, Martin McDonald, Ryan Roslin, Dylan Cruz, Carlos Santana, Chad Patrick, Hayden Birdsong, Drake Baldwin, Kevin Alcantara, Gabriel Arias, Robert Garcia on the foil, Jake Mangum, Balsteros, Phillips, Burgett, Estrada, Daryl Hicks, Therio Estrada, Matt Shaw, Padres, Nathan Wiles, Mark Leiter Jr., James Wood, throwback, and Mike Talkman. Which one? You might be right. It looks kind of aquafoil-y. Hard to say, though. Not clear. We're not making shots again. Like, the Knicks need to be crushing teams like this. I don't understand why we are not crushing teams. All right, I will sleeve that one. Colorblind me says it's sometimes hard time seeing that stuff. All right, last pack. I want to thank everybody for filling in the breaks tonight. I do apologize about the mix-up of the jumbo hobby box. We will run that on Friday. There is three spots still left in that. So go ahead and get that filled up. It is a pick your team on that one. We will do the regular 4 breaks tomorrow. So 6, 7, 8, and 9 o'clock is when they'll drop. Nick Enright, Andres Munoz, Cody Clemens, Tyler Heineman, Max Lazar, Kyle Hendricks, Phillies, Cole Henry, Raymond Burgess, Mitch Spence, Jorge Soler, 1,125 to 2025 for the Angels. Bradley Fiegel, Cuero, McAble, Joe, Criswell, Meyer, Blake Treinen, Hagman, Canning, Doval, Mike Trout for the Angels. On the throwback, Matt Olson on the rainbow foil, Tim, Elko, Lugo, Devers, Singer, Campbell, Yoho, France, Roop, Schultz, Roldis Chapman, A's, Chris Bubik, Rainbow Foil, hey, we made a shot. Mike Vassell, Dalen, Drake Baldwin, Marcelo Mayer, Roki Sasaki. Oh, there's a rookie debut for you, Chad. Roki. Iglesias, Brewers, Seducha, Pauly, Morton, Judge, Legends Unite. Most valuable player, Bryce Harper for 2021. Will McGiver, Randy Rodriguez, Tyler Owens, Christian Campbell, Juan Morello, Carson Kelly, Mariners, Fulford, Matos, Williamson, Dalton Rushing, Eugenio Suarez, Rainbow, and Orton Nellis rounds you out. And that is your baseball break. That's about, I'd say, the standard hobby box experience we're used to. A couple numbered cards, but nothing that's going to be like mind melting. We got 2 numbered cards out of that, not including the auto. And then so 1, 2, 2 numbered cards. I think the Night Terrors is kind of a cool card. But, all right, here we go. Let's do the quick recap. Jorge Soler. Oops. Aquafoil. Robert Garcia. James Wood, Nationals throwback. Paul Skeens on the holofoil All-Star game. Caleb Durbin, number 38 of 50. Cam Smith on the throwback foil. Nick Kurtz, base rookie. Gunnar Henderson on the Night Terrors. And your auto was a Denzel Clark for the A's, numbered 93 and 99. All right, that's going to do us for tonight. I hope you all continue to have a great week. Again, break drops tomorrow, 6, 7, 8, and 9 o'clock. We'll have, I think the first break is football. Yeah, it's football. It is Mosaic Hobby and Certified Football, followed by it's either Pokemon or baseball. And then there's a Bowman U break. And so there's a baseball hobby, a Bowman U break for football, a Pokemon break, and the football break. So, all right. Hope you all have a great night and continue to have a great week. And we